Well, good afternoon, everybody. We welcome you to Waupaca, Wisconsin for today's Dairyland League matchup between the homestanding Waupaca Lakemen and the visiting Lobos of Shawano. I'm Jack Webb, along with Allison Wolf here on Zaleski Sports on a warm but very nice Sunday afternoon here at Lakemen Field in Waupaca, Wisconsin. The Waupaca Lakemen, last time they were out, it was a 12-1 victory over the Little Falls Loggers. I believe the game on Friday against the Appleton Legends was rained out or canceled. Regardless, we did not cover it. Last time these two teams met, it was an 11-0 win for Waupaca. That was in Shawano about a month and a half ago, early June. As we'll tell you about the starting lineup first for the visiting Lobos. It's presented by Coach Koenig. Leading off and playing left field, number 15, Warner Byer. Batting second and playing center field, number 14, Chase Henning. Batting third and pitching, number 12, Ashton Henning. Batting fourth and playing shortstop, number 5, Casey Kristoff. Batting fifth and catching, number 2, Carson Popp. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 22, Brandon Bushy. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 11, Alex Zierden. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 23, Nick Shoemaker. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 6, Parker Byer. So again, for the Lobos, it goes Warner Byer, Chase Henning, Ashton Henning, Casey Kristoff, Carson Popp, Brandon Bushy, Alex Zierden, Nick Shoemaker, and Parker Byer. Now for the Lakemen. Leading off and playing second base, number 19, Johnny Popham. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 9, Jake Pankratz. Batting third and playing first base, number 42, Luke Boehm. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 6, Brendan Canterbury. Batting fifth and DHing, number 4, Davis Levine. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 33, Walker Smith. Batting seventh and catching, number 32, Jason Ellie. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 2, Alex Pankratz. And batting ninth and playing center field, number 22, Wes Austin. And on the mound today for the Lakemen is number 34, Jack Egan. So again, for the Lakemen, it's Popham, Jake Pankratz, Boehm, Canterbury, Levine, Walker Smith, Jason Ellie, Alex Pankratz, Wes Austin, and then Egan on the mound. There is some cloud cover. We'll see how the sun comes out throughout the game. When the sun is out, it is very hot. It is very bright. Definitely do not pity the outfielders today when the sun is out. Actually, I do pity the outfielders because 78 degrees as we're approaching first pitch. Lakemen in their white uniforms with red numbers and white pants. And then the Lobos in their red uniforms with dark blue letters and gray pants. That we're going to take you to National Anthem and starting lineups brought to you by our PA announcers, and we'll get ready for first pitch right after this. National anthem is over. Starting lineups are over and about ready to get things started here. As today's presentation of Lakemen baseball is brought to you by Whitetail Properties. Whitetail Properties is the best in recreational and hunting properties in Wisconsin. Call Brian Roos with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can reach Brian at 715-213-4468. Again, that is 715-213-4468. As Warner Byer ready to step in against Jack Egan. Egan, one of the usual Sunday dealers for the Lakemen. It's not him, it's usually Cam Seidel. Egan finishing up his warm-up tosses. Milwaukee Brewers trying to avoid a sweep today against the Atlanta Braves. They lead 3-2 right now. As Carlos Santana launches his first home run as a Brewer. Also Christian Yelich going deep. They lead 3-2. Led 1-0. Austin Riley hit a home run. Not a shock if you're a Braves fan. One of those teams that you go through the lineup and you don't say, okay, this guy's easier to get out than others. There's really no break in that offensive lineup for the Atlanta Braves. It's been a tough weekend for Brewer pitching. They've given up 11 runs in the first two games, 22 combined, I guess, but 11 runs individually in both games. As Warner Byer ready to step in. Egan ready. Byer ready. And Egan's first pitch is high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. We're underway. Egan fires the 1-0 and right down the middle. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike on Byer. Byer playing left field today. Break even pitch. Byer squaring to bunt. Going to be a tough one to play. Egan charges, throws to first, got him. Play by Jack Egan. And there is out number 1. That'll bring on Chase Henning. Henning, the center fielder. As we said, Shawano lost 11-0 to the Lakemen earlier in the year. That was in Shawano. First pitch, and Chase Henning fouls one off, 0-1. There is some wind today. Occasional breeze. See later how that will actually affect how the game goes. Here's the 0-1. And Henning, little chopper, rolling, going to be a tough play. LA Chargers throws, and not in time. The throw gets away. And Henning will reach. It'll be a hit. I think Henning would have been safe even if it was a better throw. So a base runner now for the Lobos, and that will bring on Ashton Henning, the pitcher today, batting in the 3 spot. The umpire calls time. Small lead at first for Chase Henning. Egan takes a look over and fires the first pitch, and that is in there for a strike. It hits the inside. 0-1 on Ashton Henning. Egan ready, deals the 0-1, and Henning a big cut and a miss, 0-2. Egan takes a look at first again, and now fires the 0-2, and Henning takes one high, 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Egan takes a look in. Fires the 1-2, and that's a called strike 3. Down goes Ashton Henning, and there is out number 2. First strikeout of the day for Jack Egan, and that'll bring on Casey Kristoff. Egan's first pitch, and Kristoff takes one outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Egan takes a look at first, fires the 1-0, and that is inside, bounces in the dirt. Ellie can't find it. Chase Henning will stay at first. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Egan fires back to first, and back is Chase Henning. Egan ready. Fires the 2-0, and that is in there for a strike. It's 2-1 now on Kristoff. Egan takes a look at first once again, keeping his eye on Henning, and the 2-1 is high. 3 balls and 1 strike on Kristoff. Egan not taking his eye out Chase Henning. Even though Henning hasn't taken a huge lead, you never really know what's going to happen. Here's a 3-1, and Kristoff takes a called strike 2, and it's full count now. Full count. Henning at first. 3-2. And that is high. That is ball 4. A 2-out walk for Kristoff. And the Lobos have runners at second and first. That'll bring on the catcher, Carson Pop. So Lobos in business here. They have a runner in scoring position. As Egan's first pitch to Pop is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Infield playing more deep, and that is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Playing deeper than usual. Trying to avoid a ball getting through. It's Henning and Kristoff taking bigger leads off first. 2-0, and that is in there for a strike. It's 2-1. That was a big pitch there for Egan. Two balls and 1 strike. Egan ready and fires, and Pop check swing. He did go. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Egan trying to get out of a jam. Pop trying to deliver and give the Lobos the lead early. It's the 2-2. And Pop takes one inside. It's full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Egan steps off, takes a look back at second. Runners retreat. Full count to Pop. Runners at second and first. And the runners take off, and Pop swings and misses. And the inning is over. A walk and a hit, but 2 runners left on for the Lobos. We have played a half an inning. Lakemen coming up. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Lobos leave 2 on. They do not score as we're here in the bottom of the first as Johnny Popham ready to dig in against Ashton Henning. You can get Culligan water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan water at CulliganH2O.com. Again, that's Sterling Culligan H2O.com. As we said, a warmer day today. However, humidity-wise, it has not been as bad as the couple of days in the middle of the week, as like in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday. High humidities and some high temperatures those days. You said Shawano in their red uniforms with dark blue letters and Waupaca in their white uniforms with red letters. As the Lobos infield meeting at the mound, a quick meeting with Ashton Henning before he steps in to face Johnny Popham. And Jack Egan got into a bit of a jam, had 2 outs. He gave up an infield hit, and then he walked a man. And then went 3-2 to Pop. To Pop. He was able to strike him out. So Johnny Popham ready to dig in. Popham has been the usual leadoff hitter for about all year for the Lakemen as he takes one low for a strike, 0-1. However, with the cloud cover, it is a lot better as Popham chops one foul. It's 0-2. There also is a breeze, which helps as well. Or could play an impact on when the ball is hit in the outfield. We'll see. Henning ready. Fires the 0-2 to Popham. And Popham on the ground that's going to seek through a base hit. Through the second and first base side as Parker Byer had a long way to run to try to cut that off. It goes into right field for a base hit. Leadoff single for the Lakemen, and that'll bring on Jake Pankratz. Jake Pankratz has kind of usually either been the 6 or the 2 hitter. Depends on if Ryan McCuskey is playing. His first pitch, and Pankratz takes a strike, 0-1. Popham definitely is a running threat, and that is inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lakemen have a lot of speed throughout their lineup. This is a break-even pitch, and Pankratz takes one low. 2 balls and 1 strike on Jake Pankratz, shortstop today. Two one, and Pankratz a little chopper to third, fielded by Zierden. He throws low, and it's in time. Nice dig over there at first by Bushy. There's out number 1. Popham goes to second base. I'll bring on Luke Boehm. And the first pitch hits the outside corner, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike on Boehm. Henning ready and deals. And Boehm on the ground to first. Bushy's got it. And covering is Henning. And he steps on the first base bag, and there is out number 2. Popham goes to third, and that'll bring on Brendan Canterbury. Canterbury was not retired in the game against Little Falls. Canterbury went 2 for 2 with a single, a home run, and 2 walks. And big cut and a miss, 0-1. Canterbury launched his 9th home run of the summer. The 0-1. And Canterbury swings and misses. It's quickly 0-2. Canterbury was out in front of that off speed. No balls, 2 strikes. Popham at third, the 0-2. And that hits Canterbury. So the inning will continue. Obviously stating the obvious, that's one of the worst things you could do on an 0-2 count is hit a batter. So runners at the corners, 2 outs for Davis Levine. First pitch from Henning taking off is Canterbury. Here's a throw down to second. It is throw back to third. Popham is back. It's a stolen base for Canterbury. Throw was cut off. Canterbury was going to get to second. Popham edged off the base a little bit to see if maybe he could draw a bad throw to third or see if the throw got away. So runners at second and third now. It's the 0-1 to Levine. And Levine takes one high. Count even 1-1. It's a break-even pitch, and Levine takes one inside. 2-1 now. Two runners in scoring position with 2 outs. Here's the 2-1 to Levine, and Levine fouls it off, and the count is even at 2-2. And hit the tree and hit the car. Two balls, 2 strikes. Henning ready and deals. And Levine swings and misses. Down he goes. And the side is retired. Henning gets himself into trouble, but he gets out of it. We have played 1. It is still scoreless here on Zaleski Sports.
Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Six, seven, eight, due up for the Lobos here in the top of the second inning. As Brandon Bushy ready to lead it off. Jack Egan back out, got into some trouble in the first, but remained unscathed. His first pitch, and that is a high strike, 0-1. Getting ready and deals the 0-1. And Bushy takes a strike, 0-2. Getting ready, no balls, 2 strikes on Bushy, he deals. And Bushy fouls it off, it is still 0-2. Two, and Bushy swings and misses. Down he goes. Third strikeout of the day for Egan, and that will bring on Alex Zierden. Zierden, the third baseman today. Zierden made a nice play in the bottom half of the first on a chopper from Jake Pankratz. As that is in there for a strike, 0-1. Made a good throw to get Pankratz, who runs very well, by about a step and a half, and get what proved to be a big out, as it kept the Lakemen off the board in the bottom of the first inning. It's the 0-1, and that's in there for a strike, 0-2 quickly on Zierden. The 0-2. Zierden takes one a bit inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Egan deals 1-2, and that's low and a bit outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Egan ready. Deals the 2-2. High. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full. Three-two. And a swing and a miss. He got him. 3 consecutive strikeouts for Egan, and that will bring on Nick Shoemaker. Shoemaker, the right fielder, batting in the 8th spot today. Egan's first pitch, and Shoemaker takes one high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0, and a swing and a miss. Can't even 1-1. Big cut up there from Shoemaker. Not a bad approach. You know, with how well Egan was throwing strikes so far in this inning, not a bad approach to take a big cut at a good pitch. And a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Egan ready and deals the 1-2. And Shoemaker swings and misses. Impressive inning for Egan. He K's the side. Now throw down to first. Ellie completes the strikeout. Now Egan has K'd the side. We have played 1.5. It is still scoreless here on Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more. All under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom of the second inning here on Zaleski Sports, as it is still scoreless here, as Egan K's the side in the top half of the second inning. As today's presentation of Lakemen Baseball is brought to you by Hanson Furniture. For furniture, appliances, and mattresses, Waupaca knows the only place to turn to is Hanson Furniture. Shop all the top brands of service you can trust with your home. You can trust will make your home as stylish and comfortable as you expect. Hanson Furniture in Waupaca. As Walker Smith in the sixth spot, 6-7-8 due up for the Lakemen against Ashton Henning, who got into some trouble in the bottom of the first. He was able to get out of it. Had runners at second and third with 2 outs, so he's able to strike out Davis Levine to get out of the jam. Here's the first pitch to Walker Smith, and Smith pops it up, and that will go out of play. No ball and 1 strike. Henning ready and deals. And Smith takes one inside. Count even, 1-1. It's 1-1. And Smith, little chopper that's off his foot and foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And Smith rips one into right field. Back is Shoemaker, turning around, and he makes the catch. Here's out number 1. Nice play by Shoemaker to stick with that one. Smith hit it hard. But a good route run by Shoemaker. And there's out number 1. That'll bring on Jason Ellie, the catcher. First pitch. And a big cut and a miss. 0-1 on Ellie. The 0-1. And Ellie able to check his swing. 1 ball and 1 strike. Thought about it. Didn't go. The break-even pitch from Henning, and Ellie takes 1 for a strike. 1-2. That low part of the zone is being called today. We've seen a low strike, and we've also seen a high strike. 1-2. Ellie, that hit him in the helmet. Yes, it did. So, Ellie will reach second hit batsman of the game for Henning. And that will bring on Alex Pankratz. I didn't know if that had hit. I didn't know if that had hit Ellie or if that had hit the umpire or the catcher. I didn't know who that had hit. A very loud ricochet sound. So Alex Pankratz steps up. First pitch. Pankratz takes a strike. Good pitch from Henning, 0-1. Yeah, 1. And a big cut and a miss. It's 0-2 on Pankratz. Runner at first, 1 out. Ellie was hit by a pitch. Henning ahead, 0-2 on Alex Pankratz, and that is just a bit high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Henning deals. And Pankratz swings and misses. They'll have to secure the out at first. Throw down to second, and Ellie is safe.
Nice job, man.
Pankratz strikes out. There's 2 outs. And that'll bring on Wes Austin. Ellie was running on the play. He's safe at second. Ellie is at second. First pitch. And Austin takes one low and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Austin playing center field today. And he takes one high. 2-0. Austin takes one low. 3 balls and no strikes. Three and 0. Here it is to Austin, and he's taking all the way. It's 3-1. And that is ball 4. So a 2-out walk. Austin is on. And that was bring us back to the top of the order with Johnny Popham, who singled last inning. Stranded at third. As Henning looks back to second, and Ellie is back. First pitch to Popham. And Popham swinging at the first pitch in the hole. Going to be a tough play, and there will be no play for Kristoff. So the bases are loaded as Jake Pankratz will step up. Pankratz grounded out to third. It was a chopper. It was a tough play. A nice play by Zierden to make a good throw and get Pankratz, I said, by about a step and a half. First pitch. And check swing right back to Henning. He's got it. He'll flip over to Bushy. Steps on the bag, and the inning is over. Henning gets himself into trouble, but he gets out of it once again. We have played 2. We are still scoreless here on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Jack Egan back out for another inning. He has struck out 4 consecutive hitters. He's got 5 on the day. As Parker Byer ready to lead it off for the Lobos. As 9-1-2 due up here in the third. As first pitch from Egan, and fouled off 0-1. Lakemen have had traffic on the bases the first 2 innings, but they have come up empty both times against Ashton Henning. He's done a good job getting out of a couple jams. Here's the 0-1. High and outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. It's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Byer out in front of 1. One, 2. And a swing and a miss. He got him. It's 5 consecutive strikeouts and number 6 on the day for Egan. As back to the top of the order with Warner Byer. Byer grounded out to the pitcher his last time up. He bunted, I should say. He bunted. Good play by Egan. He pounced out and made a good throw. Here's the first pitch. And that is high, 1-0 on Byer. One ball, no strikes. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. Count even, 1-1 on Byer. Ever since he had a little trouble throwing strikes in the first, Egan has pounded the zone. He's gotten most of the Lobos hitters to chase. 1-1 and a swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now. Egan ready. 1-2. That is outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. And Byer swings and misses. 2 gone, and that'll bring on Chase Henning. Henning 1 for 1. He singled. It was an infield hit, almost as hard hit as the bunt by Byer. And it would have been a tough play regardless. Ellie and Egan were both going for it and just couldn't get the speedy, as that is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Seven strikeouts on the day so far for Egan. We're in the third inning. 1-0. And that is in there for a strike. Good off speed from Egan. 1-1. One. And a swing and a miss. It's 1-2 now on Chase Henning. Egan trying to make this third inning almost as quick as the second. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. That is 8 strikeouts on the day for Egan. And for the second straight inning, he Ks the side. Bottom of the third, we're still scoreless on Zaleski Sports. We'll be back after these messages.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Bottom of the third inning, we're scoreless as Ashton Henning back out for another inning. As the second consecutive inning, Jack Egan K's at the side. He has got 8 strikeouts so far today, as that is 7 consecutive strikeouts as well. As 3, 4, 5, so power bats due up in Bame and Canterbury and Levine. Bame grounded out to first his last time up. Here's the first pitch from Henning, and Bame, a big cut and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That is in there for a strike, 0-2. 2 hits so far for the Lakemen. They've both been by Johnny Popham. And then Henning has hit 2 batters and also walked a batter. Here's the 0-2. And Bame on the ground, off the mound. Going to be a tough play. Coming in, charging is Kristoff, not in time. So an infield hit for Bame. So leadoff man is on for Brendan Canterbury. Canterbury was hit by a pitch back in the first, was stranded at second. First pitch, and Canterbury takes one inside. 1 ball and no strikes. One-0. Canterbury takes one high and inside again. 2-0. Canterbury almost had to do the matrix move to get out of that way, get out of the way of that pitch. Two and 0. Runner at first. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the third as Canterbury takes a strike, 2-1. So 2-1. And Canterbury takes one high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Henning deals. Canterbury takes one inside. It's ball 4. So the first 2 reach. Bame singles, and then Canterbury walks. Runners at second and first with nobody out for Davis Levine. Levine 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. 1 of 2 strikeouts on the day for Henning so far. Struck out with runners at second and third to get Henning out of his first inning jam. Walker Smith standing on deck. His first pitch, and runners are taking off, and now throw back to second. Bame is back, and nice play by the shortstop Kristoff to field that throw. It took kind of a hop. Umpires are calling time. I don't know if the field umpire ever called time after that throw back to second. It's the 0-1. And squaring to bunt. It's quickly 0-2 now on Davis Levine. So Levine is going to have to protect the plate or make sure he gets this bunt down. Two on, nobody out. 0-2 on Davis Levine. Henning looking for a big first out. The 0-2, and Levine got a piece of it. He fouls it off. He'll stay alive. It's still 0-2. Levine DHing today in his usual spot on the 0-2. And Levine, a chopper coming in is... And no play as Kristoff looked like he was going to go to third. I don't know if Zierden wasn't on the bag. Levine will reach. Bases loaded, nobody out. As Walker Smith will step up. Smith hit one pretty hard last inning, but a good play by Shoemaker in right. And ended up just being a loud out. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bame at third, Canterbury at second, Levine at first. First pitch to Smith, and Smith fouls it off, 0-1. If it's hit in the left center field, the right center field gap, most likely Bame and Canterbury will score. No balls and 1 strike. And a swing and a miss, 1 and 2. I apologize. Bases loaded, 1 and 2. Handing in a big jam. Here's the pitch to Smith, and Smith pops it up. Foul will do it again. One, 2, and a swing and a miss. He got him. Big out for Henning, and there's out number 1, and that'll bring on Jason Ellie. And first pitch to Ellie, and Ellie, a chopper, and stepping on the bag, throw to first. Bushy gets away. Bame is in. Here comes Canterbury. Ellie on his way to second base. Kristoff made the play, and then he made a low throw that Bushy couldn't dig out. 2 runs are in. It's 2-0. The Lakemen strike first. So Bame and Canterbury score, and that'll bring on Alex Pankratz. Ellie now at second. We're going to have, I think Ellie's, he's just giving some equipment to one of the coaches. First I thought maybe they're going to have a pinch runner with 2 outs. Ellie at second base. Pankratz, who struck out last inning. First pitch, and Pankratz shoots one that is fair down the line. Ellie rounding third. Now he stumbles. He goes back to third. He'll hold there. So a single for Pankratz. Ellie stops at third. And Wes Austin will step up. And Pankratz snuck that just down the left field line, just past the bag. 2 outs. And now taking off is Pankratz. Throw down to second is up. As cutting it off is Parker Byer. Ellie stays put. Going to second base is Pankratz. So 2 runners in scoring position now for Wes Austin. And that is high. 1 ball and 1 strike on Wes Austin. Trying to extend the lead here for the Lakemen. 2 runs already in the 1-1. Austin takes one low. As 2-1 now. Got good speed on the bases with Pankratz at second base. 2 balls and 1 strike on Wes Austin. Austin walked last inning, was stranded at second. 1, and Austin takes one low and outside. It's 3-1 now. And Austin, and it's ball 4. As A meeting on the mound. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Looks like the meeting is over. Henning will stay on the mound. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Back to the top of the order with Popham as Wes Austin draws his second walk of the day. Elliott third, Alex Pankratz at second, and Austin at first. Popham 2 for 2. He singled twice. First pitch. And Popham takes one low. Good block behind the plate by Pop. And it's 1-0. And Popham takes one high. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes on Popham. Here it is. And that is high, I guess. 3 balls and no strikes. Three balls, no strikes. Henning ready. And that is ball 4. A bases loaded walk. It is 3-0 Lakemen. Jake Pankratz will now step up. First pitch, and Pankratz fouls it off, 0-1. Pankratz 0 for 2. He's grounded out to third and grounded out to the pitcher. 3 runs are in, bases still loaded. It's the 0-1. Pankratz takes one high, count even 1-1. And that's high. Good snag by Pop. 2-1. It's the 2-1. And Pankratz pops it up. Foul territory. Zierden looking for it, and that's going to be caught by the left fielder, Warner Beyer. And the inning is over. 3 runs in on the error and a bases loaded walk. We have played 3. Top of the 4th coming up. It's 3-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Give the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Top of the 4th inning, come to Par 4 Bistro in Waupaca for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options, perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Waupaca. Ashton Henning ready to lead it off. 3-4-5 due up for the Lobos. 8 strikeouts so far on the day for Jack Egan. First pitch. And inside that hits Henning. So that ends the streak of 7 consecutive strikeouts. And a leadoff base runner for the Lobos. And that'll bring on Casey Kristoff. Casey Kristoff walked back in the first inning, was stranded at first. Egan takes a look at Henning, fires the first pitch high. 1 ball and no strikes on Kristoff. The 1-0. And Kristoff takes a high strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Egan takes a look at Henning, fires the break-even pitch, and that is in there for a strike call a bit. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's a 1-2. That is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Egan takes a look at Henning again, fires the 2-2, and that's a called strike 3 on the inside corner. So 9th strikeout of the day for Egan, and that'll bring on Carson Pop, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch, and that's in there for a strike, going 1 on Pop. The 0-1, and Pop takes a strike, 0-2. Balls, 2 strikes. Egan deals. And Pop able to check his swing. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Henning at first. He was hit by a pitch to open the inning. And Egan struck out Casey Kristoff. 1-2. And that is a bit outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Egan fires the 2-2, and Kristoff, good job to hold up. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sorry, Pop able to check his hold up, I guess. I don't know why I just said Kristoff. Probably because I was talking about him. Full count. Egan fires and deals, and that is low. That is ball 4. So second base runner of the inning for the Lobos. And they have runners at second and first with 1 out for Brandon Bushy. Bushy struck out back in the second. First pitch, and Bushy takes a high strike, 0-1. You have a force at third if you're Pankrats, depending on where the ball is hit. Here's the 0-1. Bushy takes one high, count even, 1-1. Egan taking a look at first. Bame playing up. Break even pitch. 1-1 is low. 2-1 now. Egan ready. Takes a look at second, fires the 2-1, and that is in there for a strike. 2-2. Count even. The 2-2. And Bushy swings and misses. There's strikeout number 10, and that'll bring on Alex Zierden. Zierden also struck out back in the second. Egan ready. First pitch. That is in there for a strike. It hits the inside. 0-1. Side part of the zone. The 0-1. And Zierden takes one high and outside. Count even 1-1. Egan ready. Break even pitch. And Zierden takes one high. 2-1. Zierden trying to keep this inning alive. 2 runners on, 2 outs, despite not a single ball being hit in play this inning. Hit by pitch, strikeout, walk, strikeout. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. It's 2-2. In fact, the last time a ball was hit in play was the infield hit from Chase Henning back in the first inning. So, hasn't been too busy of a day so far for the outfield. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He got him. That is strikeout number 11. 3 more strikeouts for Egan. We are going to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 3-0 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday Soup Buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 3-0 Lakemen as Luke Bame ready to lead it off for the second consecutive inning. L&L Propane in Waupaca, Wisconsin is the area's leading propane provider that's been serving Waupaca, Wautoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas since 1988. We specialize in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your propane needs, contact L&L Propane in Waupaca today. Henning out for another inning. It's a long inning. Ended up giving up 3 runs on the throwing error from Kristoff. And then a bases-loaded walk to Johnny Popham. As Luke Bame, 1 for 2, he is singled and grounded out to first. Bame ready to step in. His first pitch to Bame is in there for a strike. Yes, we are. The 0-1. And Beam lines one into center field, the base hit. First pitch, and Canterbury fouls one off, 0-1. One. Canterbury swings and misses, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. And Canterbury lines one foul. The 0-2. Canterbury takes one high, 1-2. One, two. Canterbury swings and misses. Foul tip into the mitt of Pop, and there's out number 1. So after Canterbury was hit by a pitch and walked, he's going to retire for the first time, and that will bring on Davis Levine. Levine singled, was out at second on that fielder's choice, which ended up resulting in 2 runs on the throwing error. Levine has also struck out today. First pitch. Levine takes a strike, 0-1. One throw back to first, and back with a dive is Bame. One, and Levine takes a strike, 0-2. Bame not usually a running threat. Small lead off first. The 0-2. And that's a called strike 3. Hits the outside corner, and it's 2 gone. Second strikeout of the inning for Henning, and that is his 5th of the day. As Walker Smith will step up. Smith 0 for 2. He's flown out to right and struck out. Smith trying to keep this inning going. First pitch. Smith takes one inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Henning trying to make this a quick inning after 2 longer innings. Second and third to face a couple more batters than usual. High. 2 balls and no strikes on Walker Smith. The 2-0. And Smith got jammed a bit, coming in and going to second base for the force is Kristoff, and the inning is over. Quick inning for Henning. He gives up a hit, but the Lakemen leave a runner on. We have played 4 to the 5th. It's still 3-0 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
Big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
3-0 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports as we are now in the top of the 5th inning. As 8-9-1 due up. Egan has given up 1 hit. He's walked 2 batters and hit a man. And 11 strikeouts through 4. No runs. As Ellie throws down to second. As Nick Shoemaker ready to step in. Shoemaker struck out to end the 2nd inning. Henning has not pitched bad despite the score being 3-0. 2 runs came in on a throwing error and then a bases loaded walk. He's been able to get out of jams, 2 jams in the 1st and 2nd inning. And had a nice quick 4th inning. First pitch, and that is high. 1 ball and no strikes on Shoemaker, including striking out Canterbury, Lakeman's big power guy. 1-0. And that is high. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. 2-0. And that is high. 3-0 now on Shoemaker, as Egan has missed on 3 straight. Egan ready, deals a 3-0, and that is high. A 4-pitch walk to Shoemaker. And for the 2nd straight inning, the Lobos have a leadoff base runner. That'll bring on Parker Byer. Byer struck out back in the 3rd. Was one of 7 consecutive strikeouts at one point recorded by Egan. First pitch, and squaring to bunt is Byer, and Ellie can't get it. It's 0-1. It's a tough play. Ellie having to basically get up from a kneeling position, run, try to find the ball with the mask on. As Ryan Koenig has a quick word with Parker Byer after the bunt. As Byer squaring again. And now he pulls back, throw back to first, and back with a dive is Shoemaker. Egan again looks back, Shoemaker. Shoemaker with a small lead off first, and Byer squaring to bunt again, and now throw back to first, and again, back with a dive is Shoemaker. The 1, and bunting through it is Byer. It's 0-2. The 0-2. Byer takes one high, 1-2. And 1-2. And Byer just got a piece of it. He'll stay alive, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Shoemaker with a small lead at first. Throw back to first, and again, back with a dive is Nick Shoemaker. One, 2. That is high, and Ellie looks back. Shoemaker to first. They're making sure he doesn't run. They don't want him running. Count even 2-2 on Byer. Egan fires, and Byer got a piece of it again. We'll do it again. It's 2-2. The count remains. The 2-2, and a swing and a miss. I believe, yes, that is a strikeout. That is the 12th strikeout of the day for Egan. And back to the top of the order with Warner Byer, who's grounded out to the pitcher and struck out today. And bunting now is Byer, and that gets away from Ellie, and going to second base is Shoemaker. One ball, no strikes. Shoemaker at second. Up the bag. 1-0. And that is in there for a strike, 1-1. And Byer squaring again. Shoemaker retreats back to second. Good block by Ellie to keep that in front of him and not let that get away. Two balls, one strike. Egan takes a look and fires, and a swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Egan ready. Deals the 2-2. And that's a bit outside. The count is full. Full count. Runner at second. Egan ready. And deals. And that is a called strike 3. 2 gone as Byer is gone. Strikes out for the second time today, and that'll bring on Chase Henning. Henning, who's got the only hit today so far for the Lobos. Shoemaker at second. First pitch. And a big cut and a miss, 0-1. And Henning down 0-1 as Shoemaker retreats. Shoemaker had a pretty big lead. He had to hustle. He turned on the Jets to get back to second. Egan looks at second, fires the 0-1, and fouled off by Henning. It's 0-2. Pankratz, say Jake Pankratz playing pretty deep. Popham keeping an eye on second. The 0-2. And Henning gets a piece of it. Stays alive. No balls, 2 strikes. Henning trying to come through, get the Lobos on the board. Egan trying to keep it scoreless. The 0-2. Henning takes one high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ball, 2 strikes. Egan looks at second, fires. And that is sent in the air to left field. Smith going back, way back, and it's going to be gone. 2-run home run, Chase Henning. Lobos right back in it. A 2-run shot, a no-doubter for Henning. And it's a 3-2 game. Henning muscles up and crushes one to left. No doubter. The Lobos are on the board. It's a 1-run game, and we got a ball game here in Waupaca. As now Ashton Henning will step up, and Henning takes one high. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, no. And Henning fouls it off towards our way, and that'll roll to the fence. Count even 1-1. Egan ready. Here's the break-even pitch. And a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Egan ready, deals the 1-2, and that is low. Count even 2-2. Two, and a swing and a miss. Ellie will have to secure it at first. He throws down, and the inning is over. That is 14 strikeouts on the day for Egan, as that's 4 innings in a row. He has collected 3 strikeouts, but it's a Lobo long ball for Chase Henning. We have played 4.5. It's 3-2 here on Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
You know who's a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations? That's Crystal Finishing Systems. They have openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. 3-2 after the home run in the top half of the 5th by Chase Henning. Pop fires down to second to complete the warm-up toss period. As 7, 8, 9 due up for the Lakemen. Ellie, Alex Pankratz, and Wes Austin. Ellie 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch and reached on an error. That was a couple innings ago when he reached on the error that allowed 2 runs to score. First pitch, and Ellie takes one high and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, no. And Ellie on the ground. Zierden cuts it off. Long throw. Dugout. And Bushy lost it, and he can't make the play. Ellie's going to reach. And we're going to... Now I think we're going to have a pinch runner. And Eric Bremer will pinch run. As Alex Pankratz 1 for 2, strikeout and a single. First pitch, Pankratz squaring to bunt, and it bunts through at 0-1. Pinch runner of Bremer at first after Ellie was able to reach. Here's the 0-1. Pankratz scoring again, and that is fouled off, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pankratz takes a call at strike 3. Easy call there. Henning freezes Pankratz, and there's out number 1. Second time Pankratz has struck out today against Henning, and that'll bring on Wes Austin. Wes Austin has 2 walks today. Throw back to first, and Bremer is back. Pretty close play, actually. Bremer's about a half a second to the bag. About a half second later, he's out. And Austin gets jammed, fouls it off over the dugout. 0-1. As we approach the end of July here, August. The first day of August is on Tuesday. Hard to believe it's going to be August already. 1. Austin takes one high. Count even, 1-1. And Austin takes a strike. Good pitch there from Henning, and nice pick over on the mound. Bremer at first. Pinch running for Ellie, who reached on an error in the first to start the inning. 1-2. And that is high and inside, I guess. Not really sure where that one missed. We'll put it that way. 2-2 taking off as Bremer. Austin lines one into left. That is a foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. See if Bremer runs again. And he stays put. The 2-2 on the ground, 2/3. Zierden, and it goes through him, and everybody's going to be safe. Austin will reach. Johnny Popham will step up. Popham 2 for 2 with a walk. First pitch. Popham takes one inside. 1 ball and no strikes. It's the 1-0. And Popham fouls it off. 1-1. Runs at second and first, 1 out. A break-even pitch, and Popham on the ground to... That's going to sneak through into left field, a base hit. Rounding third, coming home is Bremer, and no throw goes into second, and back is Austin. It's an RBI single for Popham, his 3rd hit of the game, and it's 4-2. Popham was able to sneak it through the second and third base hole. First pitch. And Pankratz pops it up. Infield fly rule is in effect, and Zierden makes the catch. There's out number 2. Two outs. First pitch. And Boehm sends one in the air to left center field. Drifting over and making the catch is Warner Byer, and the inning is over. Lakemen get one of those runs back. RBI single by Johnny Popham. We have played 5 to the 6. It is 4-2 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
Waupaca Mattresses is Waupaca's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Waupaca Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Waupaca Mattresses on Highway Double Q in Waupaca.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Four to 2, Lakemen leading the Shawano Lobos here in the top of the 6th inning as Jack Egan back out for another inning of work. As 4, 5, 6 due up for the Lobos here in the 6th inning. Kristoff 0 for 1, struck out looking and walked. And that is in there for a strike. This entire game, the Lobos have put 3 balls in play. It was a ground out by Byer to start the game, the infield hit by Henning in the first, and then last inning was the 2-run home run from Chase Henning. That's in there low. 1 ball. Oh, that's a strike. I apologize. 0-2. Egan ready, deals the 0-2, and a swing and a foul by Kristoff. He'll stay alive. It's still 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. The theme of this game keeps on going. That is 15 strikeouts for Jack Egan. As Carson Pop will now step up. First pitch, and Pop takes one high, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Pop. It's 1-1. Egan ready. Here's the break-even pitch. And check swing. He did go. It was a called strike either way. It is 1-2. One-two, and misses everything. I think might have slipped out of Egan's hand. 2-2. And that's low. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. on Pop. Pop 0 for 1. He is struck out and walked. 3-2. And Pop pops it up in foul territory. Ellie going back. He will put the squeeze on it. And there is out number 2. So there is the first out recorded since the first inning that has not been a strikeout for Jack Egan. This is the first batter of the game, actually. And so that'll bring on Brandon Bushy. Bushy 0 for 2. He's struck out twice, and a big cut and a miss, 0-1. Oh, 1. And Bushy takes a called strike 2. It's 0-2 now. Egan trying to make this a quick 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. He struck him out. That is 16 Ks for Jack Egan. We have played 5.5 to the bottom of the 6. It is 4-2 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Bottom of the 6th inning here on Zaleski Sports as 4, 5, 6 due up for the Lakemen as Canterbury, Levine, and Walker Smith heading back out for another inning. He's pitched very well today. Just ran into some trouble in the 3rd and then gave up that run last inning. But has gotten out of jams that could have been a lot worse, if that makes sense, where it probably could have been 4 or 5 runs, but he's limited it to 1. Or maybe 5 or 6, and it's been 3. And again, 2 of the runs that have scored today for the Lakemen have come on a throwing error. They have bases loaded, nobody out. Henning was a good throw away from getting out of that jam. It's almost a 6-3 double play. Here's the first pitch to Canterbury. Canterbury fouls it off, 0-1. Canterbury 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch. He's walked and struck out today. The 0-1 from Henning. Canterbury takes one high. Count even, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Henning ready, Canterbury ready, and here's the break-even pitch. And Canterbury fouls it off. It's 1-2. Pop gave it a quick look, but realized unless he was Superman, there's no way he was going to get that ball. One ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. And Canterbury swings and misses. Down he goes. There is out number 1. As Davis Levine will step up. Levine 1 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a single. First pitch. And Levine, a big cut and a miss. 0-1. He might have actually gotten a piece of it, maybe. Foul tip. The 0-1. High and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Henning ready to deal the break-even pitch, and high swing and a miss from Davis Levine. It's 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Henning deals. Levine takes one low. Count even 2-2. The wind blowing in the cloud cover, the sun has not been completely unbearable today. It's still warm when the sun is out. When the sun's covered, it's actually quite lovely outside. Here's the 2-2, and high pitch. Levine wanted to swing at it. He was able to check it. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. Here's a 3-2. And Levine on the ground. That's going to sneak through. A base hit into left field. So a 1-out single. Second hit of the day for Levine. And that'll bring on Walker Smith. Smith is 0 for 3. He's flown out to right, struck out, and grounded out to short. And that is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Henning deals the 1-0. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. Big cut from Walker Smith. Throw back to first, and back with a dive is Levine. Count even, 1-1. It's the 1-1. Levine takes off. Throw low, throw down to second, and Levine is going to get in there. Now the throw goes into center field. Levine will stop at second. Good job by Chase Henning to hustle in and gather that ball before Levine could even get up and even think about running to third. So Levine now in scoring position for Walker Smith. The count is now 2-1. The umpire clearing some dirt off pitcher's mound for Ashton Henning. And Smith in the air to center field coming on, and he gets past Henning and rolling around out there. Levine around third. He will score. Smith never stopped running on his way to third. He's going to get in there with a triple. Five to 2 Lakemen. And Coach Koenig on his way out there. This might be the end of the day for Ashton Henning. And it is. As the new pitcher is going to be Casey Kristoff. Let's find out the defensive changes in a second. As Coach Koenig still talking with his infield. So it looks like Henning is going to go to shortstop. So he and Kristoff will just switch places. Walker Smith at third after his triple. Mutual of Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit Mutual of Wausau to find an agent near you. Milwaukee Brewers fall to the Atlanta Braves 8-6. They have been swept by the Braves. End up losing 5 of 6 on the season series to the Atlanta Braves. As Jason Ellie ready to step up. Ellie 0 for 2, reached on an error twice, and has been hit by a pitch. This pinch ran for last inning by Eric Bremer. Eric Bremer later came around to score. First pitch, and Ellie lines one into left field, a base hit. In to score is Walker Smith. RBI single, Jason Elliott, 6-2. First pitch, Kristoff throws. Ellie right on it. Lines an RBI single to left. 2 runs are in here in the 6th inning for the Lakemen. So now Alex Pankratz will step up. 1 for 3, single and 2 strikeouts. Takes one outside and low. 1 ball and no strikes. No, and Pankratz takes one low again. 2-0. 2-0, and fouled off. 2-1. Ellie with a little bit of a movement over at first. I'm not saying he would run, but compared for a lot of catchers, Ellie's got pretty good speed. 2-1, and high. 3 balls and 1 strike. I think in that case it might have been Pop just framed it too late. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here it is. And inside, ball 4. So Ellie goes to second base, Pankratz to first, and that will bring on Wes Austin. Wes Austin reached on an error last inning. As somebody, as a Lobo pitcher you do not want to face coming up next in Johnny Popham, as Wes Austin takes one a bit off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitches, for the most part, the pitches that the Lobos have missed on, they haven't missed by much. It's not a very big zone, it looks like. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's very low and very wide in the right, but not on the left. It's a very weird zone. Break-even pitch, and Austin scoring to bunt. He bunts through it 1-2. Apparently he didn't offer, I guess. We'll go with that. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Austin lines one into left center field. Back goes Byer on the run. He runs it down, makes the catch. Treating back to first is Pankratz. Nice play by Warner Byer. Had a long way to run. He was able to run it down just shy of the warning track. And there are 2 gone. As that'll bring on Johnny Popham. Popham 3 for 3 with a walk. First pitch. And Popham jumps on the first pitch in the air to right center field. Shoemaker on the run, and that's going to drop in the gap. It's down. In to score is Ellie. Pankratz winding it around third. He will score. It's a 2 RBI double for Johnny Popham. His 4th hit of the game. It's 8-2 Lakemen. As Jake Pankratz will step up. Pankratz 0 for 4. Grounded out to third, grounded out to the pitcher, flown out to left, fouled out to left actually, and popped out to third. First pitch. And Pankratz takes one low. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. And that is inside again. 2-0. And the 2-0. And Pankratz fouls it off. That was off his foot. 2-1. Pankratz lines it into left field. That's down for a base hit. Popham winding it around third. Byers' throw to plate is a good one. It's on line. It is up the line. Out at home. Okay. So the inning is over. Inning is over. 8-2 Lakemen. We'll be back after this as we go to the 7th on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Some defensive changes for the Lakemen here in the top of the 7th inning as Jake Pankratz now on the mound. Ryan Dayton is at shortstop. Questionable call to end the bottom half of this inning. We'll just say that. At the end of the day, the call is what the call is. We don't have our friends in New York to review it. And again, I'm looking at it from one angle. It could have looked completely different behind the plate as well, or on the other side of the field. Either way, 4 runs scored by the Lakemen in the bottom of the 6th. They have opened this up to a 6-run lead. 1 point was a 1-run game. 5 runs over the last 2 innings as they lead at 8-2. As Pankratz comes in, the end of the day for Jack Egan. He goes 6 innings, 2 runs, 3 walks, 2 hits, 16 strikeouts. Would qualify for the win as a starter as long as the Lakemen can hold on here as 7, 8, 9 due up. Zierden, Shoemaker, and Byer. Zierden 0 for 2. He struck out twice. First pitch. As it's in there for a strike going 1. First batter of the game was Warner Byer, grounded out to the pitcher. After that, no outs were recorded except the pop out to Jason Ellie last inning. Other than that, no outs were recorded on either a ground out or a fly out. They were all strikeouts. So that's low 2-1. Safe to say that Jack Egan was able to find the zone today. 2-1, and that's in there for a strike despite being dropped by Jason Ellie. 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him as a foul tip into the mid of Ellie. First strikeout of the day for Pankratz. 17th strikeout of the day for Lakemen pitching. There is out number 1. As Nick Shoemaker will come up 0-for-1 with a strikeout. He's also walked. Came around to score on the home run by Henning. As that is in there for a ball. 1-0. 1-0. And that is in there for a strikeout. Even 1-1 on Shoemaker. Pankratz working fast, not wasting any time in between pitches. Break-even pitch, and that is low. 2-1 on Shoemaker. 2-1, and that is in there for a strike. Good pitch there from Pankratz. Two balls and 2 strikes. Two. And 2-2. And that is a called strike 3. 2 up and 2 down. Now to bring on Parker Byer. Byer 0-for-2. He struck out twice. First pitch. And that is in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-2. Swing and a miss at a foul ball, actually, I should say. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. And bet outside, 1-2. Only 1 ball hit to the outfield. It was the home run by Chase Henning back in the 5th for the Lobos. Lakemen looking for win number 23 and a foul ball as Byer stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pankratz trying to make this a painless 7th. The 1-2. And low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Low, and the count is full now on Byer. Byer trying to extend the inning. Here's a 3-2 from Pankratz. And Byer takes one inside. That's ball 4. Good at bat there from Byer. He extends the inning, and we're back to the top of the order with Warner Byer. Parker Byer at first, Warner Byer at the plate. Warner Byer 0-for-3 today, I should say. He's grounded out to the pitcher, struck out twice. First pitch, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1. 18 strikeouts in total for the Lakemen pitching staff today. 16 by Egan, 2 in this inning by Jake Pankratz. 0-1. Bit inside, count even, 1-1. Pankratz ready. Here's the 1-1. And Byer fouls it off. 1-2. One, 2. And that hit him. So 2 on now, and that'll bring on Chase Henning. Henning 2-for-3, infield hit, strikeout, and a 2-run homer. He has the only 2 hits of the game for the Lobos. First pitch, and that is in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Pankratz looks at second, fires the 0-1, and Henning, did he check his swing? He did. 1 ball and 1 strike. One. That is in there for a strike. Good pitch there from Pankratz. 1-2. Pankratz trying to get out of this. 1-2 on the ground to third, and Pankratz fields, race to the bag. In time, he wins it, and the side is retired. We have played 6.5. It is still 8-2 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
8-2 Lakemen as we have approached the bottom of the 7th inning. Working at Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cast your own future. Apply at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Lakemen. Bame, Canterbury, and Levine. Bame 2 for 4. It's grounded out to the first baseman, flown out to left, singled and scored a run, and singled again. I should say singled twice and has also scored a run. That would have been better. Yet I phrased it completely different than the way I wanted to. Bame ready to step in against Casey Kristoff, out for his second inning of work. He relieved Ashton Henning last inning. And Bame takes one high. 1 ball and no strikes. Last inning actually ended on the play at home. 1-0, and that is outside. 2-0. And Bame lines one into right field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Luke Bame, his 3rd hit of the game. And that'll bring on Brendan Canterbury, who is 0 for 2 today with a walk. He's been hit by a pitch and has struck out twice. He's also scored a run. Scored on that throwing error back in the 3rd. Those were the first 2 runs of the game. He and Bame both scored on that error. First pitch. And Canterbury sends one in the air to left field. Byer going back, drifting back. He's got room. He'll make the catch. Bame retreats back to first. Long, loud out for out number 1 from Brendan Canterbury. Just missed it. Just got a bit under it. As Ryan Dayton will now bat in Davis Levine's spot. First pitch. And Dayton takes a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And Dayton takes one low and inside. Count even 1-1. Decided I'm not going to just jump and say, oh, it was a ball or a strike, because I've kind of been proven wrong a couple of times when I've thought what the pitch was going to be called. Break even pitch, and Dayton Takes one inside, I guess. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Here's Dayton, and Dayton fouls it off. 2-2. And Dayton, a chopper to third. Zierden's got it, goes to second for one. The turn, not in time. 5-4 on the fielder's choice. Dayton reaches. Bame out at second base. And 2 gone for Walker Smith. Smith 1 for 4. He is flat out to right, struck out, grounded out to short, and tripled. That was last inning. First pitch. Smith takes a low strike, 0-1. You one. And Smith fouled it off. I believe either his foot or off the catcher. Either way, it's 0-2 on Walker Smith. Kristoff trying to keep the Lakemen off the board here in the 7th. Keep it an 8-2 game going into the 8th inning. Kristoff, 0-2. And Smith fouls it off and out of play. Heavy cloud cover we had at the beginning of the game is long gone. And that is low. 1-2 now on Walker Smith. There are still clouds, but apparently the sun's saying you need to get away from me. You're 1-2. And Smith takes one low and inside, 2-2. Putting up the hand to tell Dayton no advance. Count even, 2-2. It's the 2-2. And Smith sends one foul, and that will be out of play near the batting cages. Count still 2-2. Balls, 2 strikes. Kristoff deals. And Smith swings and misses. Heck of a pitch there from Kristoff. No runs. A strikeout for Kristoff. And the inning is over. We have played 7 to the 8th. It's still 8-2 Lakemen on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Eight-2 Lakemen here on Zaleski Sports as we're in the top of the 8th inning. Jake Pankratz out for another inning. Pankrat's first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 on Ashton Henning. 3, 4, 5 due up for the Lobos here in the 8th. Henning 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch and struck out twice, and Henning fouls it off 0-2. The 0-2. Henning just a bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. And that is a bit outside. 2-2. Kicks away from Ellie. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 8th inning. And that is inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three, 2. And that'll be fouled. Full count, 3-2 to Henning. And on the ground, going to be a tough play, and that's going to sneak through a base hit. Leadoff single for Henning, 3rd hit of the game for the Lobos. And that will bring on Casey Kristoff. Kristoff 0 for 2. He's walked and struck out twice. 18 strikeouts today for Lakemen pitching. His first pitch to Kristoff is bit outside. 1 ball and no strikes. One-0. And he sends one foul. On the run is Smith, and he just a bit out of his reach. Had a long way to go. There is tough play no matter where you're coming from. Whether you're an outfield or infield running at a foul ball. So you don't want to make sure you overrun it. Break-even pitch, and a chopper to 3rd. Pankratz has got it, goes to 2nd for 1 high throw. The turn, double play! Heck of a job by Popham to keep his foot on the bag. Goes 5-4-3. And there are 2 gone now for Carson Pop. As Carson Pop 0 for 2. Strikeout, popped out to the catcher and walked. And Pop takes a strike, 0-1. One fouled off, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pankratz ready and deals, and that is fouled out of play. 0-2. Balls, 2 strikes on Pop. Pankratz ready and deals. Low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, 2. And that's a called strike 3. Down goes Pop. The inning is over. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 19 strikeouts for Lakemen pitching. It's still 8-2 Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday Soup Buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
Bottom of the 8th inning, 7-8-9 due up for the Lakemen. Looks like Coach Wanty's going to start using his subs. Looks like Tyler Rogney will lead it off. As Kristoff back out for another inning. As Tyler Rogney ready to dig in, he'll bat in Jason Ellie's spot. First pitch. Low. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. And Rogney gonna sneak one through. A base hit back up the middle. Leadoff single for Tyler Rogney. As Brady Johnson will now bat. First pitch. Johnson swinging at the first pitch, pops it up. Bushy coming in, he'll make the catch. Had to fight with the sun a bit. And he squeezes it for out number 1. So, Rogney singled, 1 pitch to Brady Johnson. He is retired. Again, if somebody knows who number 15 is, I'd really like to know because he is not on the Lakeman roster. Okay. It's Dutch Nickel, apparently. He's got a different number on the lineup sheet. And Nickel fouls it off. 1-1. Going to make a note of that right now so that this doesn't happen again because this happened a couple nights ago. I looked on every roster card that I had saved. There's not a 15 on there to be found. Break even pitch. Nickel, big cut and a miss. 1-2. One, 2. And Nickel takes a called strike 3. So 2 outs. Second strikeout of the day for Kristoff. And Adam Kennedy will now bat. Kennedy batting in Popham's spot. So Popham finishes the day 4 for 4 with a walk. First pitch. Low. 1 ball and no strikes. Oh, low. 2 balls and no strikes on Kennedy. It's 2-0. Kennedy takes a strike, 3-1. 3-1. And Kennedy in the air to center field. Henning camping under it. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. We have played 8 to the 9th. Last chance for the Lobos here on Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Now some defensive changes here for the Lakemen. Rogney moves behind the plate. Luke Boehm on the mound. In the infield, Braden Ryan is at first. Adam Kennedy is at second. Ryan Dayton is at short. Brady Johnson is at third. In the outfield, it's Tyler Dayton in left. I believe. Yes, Tyler Dayton in left. Canterbury moves to center. And in right field, it is Dutch Nickel. So those are the defensive changes. Almost a completely different look for the Lakemen in the infield. Bain moves from first base to the mound. All the regular infielders replaced. New catcher with Rogney. Canterbury, who started the game in right field, moves to center. And 2 new outfielders. "19 strikeouts today recorded by Lakemen pitching as we're in the 9th. As 6, 7, 8 due up for the Lobos. That is Bushy, Zierden, and Shoemaker. And Parker Byer if one can reach. Day was started 6 innings from Jack Egan, 2 runs, 2 hits, 16 strikeouts. Pankratz pitched 2 scoreless innings, picked up 3 strikeouts, and now Boehm trying to finish it off. That's high, 1 ball and no strikes on Bushy to start the 9th. "1-0, and 2-0 now on Bushy. 2-0. And Bushy takes a strike. Oh no, it's 3-0. I apologize, they said. Said inside. Okay. And that's in there for a strike, 3-1. Lakemen coming up this week. They are 3 games, all on the road. 3-1. And that's ball 4. So Bushy reaches for the first time today. He's struck out 3 times up to this point. So leadoff walk, and Alex Zierden will step up. Tuesday and a Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, they will be at the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks. We'll have that for you here on Zaleski Sports. That'll be Steve Maves on that call for you. And then next Friday, they are in New London to take on the New London Irish. A 9-8 victory last time, or an 8-7 victory, I apologize. Lakemen fell 3-2 to the Wisconsin Rapids Redhawks in early June. And then they are on the road. On the road against Bondwell, the Broncos. That'll be on Sunday. Lakemen won 4-1 last time they played the Bondwell Broncos. Big cut and miss 1-2. And then next week they will have a regular season game here on Wednesday, the August 9th. That will be against the Vikings of Scandinavia. Lakemen will try to avenge a loss against the Vikings earlier this season. A swing and a miss. Down goes Zierden. 20th strikeout recorded by Lakemen pitching today. Here's Nick Shoemaker. Shoemaker 0 for 2 with a walk. Shoemaker scored a run today. He came around to score on that Henning home run. First pitch. And that's in there for a strike, 0-1 on Shoemaker. Fame deals high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fame ready. The break-even pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. I can never jump too early and say, oh, that's a strike, or oh, that's a ball. It's very slow reaction time from the umpire. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He's Maker is out. Second strikeout for Bame, and the Lobos are down to their final out. It will be up to Parker Byer to try to continue the game. Bame ready. First pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Hits the low corner. Byer has struck out twice and walked. And Byer takes one high. Count even 1-1. Just the 1-1. And Byer pops it up. Foul territory. Ryan calling for it. He makes the over-the-shoulder catch, and that is the ball game. The Lakemen are victorious. They win at 8-2. They beat the Shawano Lobos, and will head on a 3-game road trip this week that will take them to Wisconsin Rapids, New London, and Bondwell. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get them in Marshfield or Curtis or anytime at NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, final score, Waupaca Lakemen 8, Shawano Lobos 2. Back after this for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Testing. You can hear me? Whoever. Okay. Ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm here at the player of the game, Johnny Popham, 4-4 with a walk. A couple of RBIs today. Great day all around. We'll just talk. Just your approach. I know you're usually a first pitch swinger, very aggressive. What kind of just makes you decide that you want to swing at the first pitch besides it being a hittable pitch? Just what goes in your mindset about just jumping on the first pitch most of the time?
The first pitch of the game usually is a fastball, and I usually know that the pitcher's trying to get ahead. And most games I've gotten probably 99% first pitch fastballs. So that makes for my first pitch approach for sure.
So, Jack Egan today, a big day, 16 strikeouts today, just 2 hits. Kind of just, you guys, obviously every team kind of goes through some cold, but you guys have really turned it and played it well lately, really have put it together, had a great couple of wins. Just kind of what's been the stuff you guys have really emphasized working on the most throughout the season, and kind of just what have you feel like you have most improved on throughout the season?
I think it always gives us a big advantage having the starting pitching that we have, but our relievers are just as good, and they always keep us in the games. And regardless of if we hit early or not, our pitching always keeps us in the games, and it's always nice to be in the field and play behind the guys that pitch us. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So 3 road games this week. On Wednesday, Wisconsin Rapids, tough test there. You got New London on Friday, and then you got Mondawell on Sunday. Kind of just what's the mentality, what's the game plan just going into those?
Keep hitting the ball, keep being consistent on the mound, and we know we're going to score our runs and keep playing deep behind the pitchers.
All right, excellent. Well, great game today. And then you just say your name and you're in the house. Just the camera right there, and then you are all
Johnny Popham, and I'm in the house.
It's gonna wrap. It's gonna right to finish this one. Final score 8-2 Lakemen. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Jack Weber and Allison Wolf wishing you a good night, and thanks for watching. Bye.